realize I was recording. Actually, technically I did. Just goofing around, singing to a beautiful song called My Heart Go On. I like that song a lot. Cynthia's got a beautiful voice if you've never really listened to her before. But here we go. Mr. Keenan's going to start getting a little serious, a little bit more serious now. Some new things that are new to the classroom that I didn't get a chance, if you guys didn't see the post that I did last Tuesday, we have Rube Goldberg, excuse me, I have the learning objectives right here. So this is what our goal is for this week. And it says it's more of a weekly objective rather than a daily objective. I'll be having these up every single week now. It's just something that the district wants us to do, and I think it's a great idea. Think of like education as a trip that you're going to take, and like let's say you wanted to go to I don't know, Fenimore, Wisconsin. That's a town in southwest Wisconsin. I was my first place I bought a house in. There's a technical college there. But let's say you want to go to Fenimore, Wisconsin. If you're in Ashland, Wisconsin, you're not just going to jump on the road without looking at a map of where you're going to go. With having these learning objectives there, it's like having a map to say, okay, this is our destination, this is where we want to get to, and it's going to be a good thing for us to have a goal to shoot for. So this is the Rube Goldberg, or this is the objectives for the 8th graders. The 7th graders and 6th graders, we have objectives posted on yours as well. The 7th graders are going to continue, it's Monday, Thursday. The 7th graders today are going to continue working on, well, actually, you're just starting today. We're going to learn about SketchUp, SketchUp for schools. I'm going to show you a few new things with Google Classroom and kind of how class is going to look like this quarter, because not a lot of people, between 6th grade and 7th grade, there wasn't a lot of people that were in the Zoom meeting this past time. If I look at the people that are here, let's see how many people have accepted so far. I'm gonna have to do a pretty dedicated job to reach out to the people that didn't accept. We have a good majority of the people today. So if you are watching this right now, or if you see it, hopefully you'll see it before class, make sure you jump on Zoom, and I'll try to send a thing on GoGuardian. I'll send a message out to everybody through GoGuardian for people so that they know when to jump on Zoom for Tech Ed. The link is going to be bumped to the top. I'll bump the link to the top. So there's already an assignment that's been created, and I'm going to be adding a second assignment. This assignment is really simple. The first one, between 6th grade and 7th grade, the 3 people have already done it already. Good job. So what you'll do is you're going to watch this virtual tour of the school forest, and you're going to show your parents the school forest, because we're going to eventually, especially towards the end of 3rd quarter, we'll be out there working on getting things back. And hopefully by then my foot will be healed up and I'll be able to traverse through the land a lot better. 6th grade is going to be the same thing. 6th grade and 7th grade are doing the same thing today. I'll introduce this, and then we'll get the next project up, which will be the very first building for SketchUp for schools. I'm going to do SketchUp for schools similar to what I did the first couple quarters, except we're going to move that along a little bit faster. We'll spend 1 day a week working on SketchUp for schools potentially, and then the other day during the week we will try to introduce another project, and we'll see how it goes. At least that's my tentative plan, shooting off the hip right now. I have enough stuff for SketchUp for schools to work for an entire 9 weeks, but we will kind of go from there. Let's go this way, and let's do learning SketchUp screenshot reuse. I'm gonna have to adjust some of the dates on here, but I'm just bringing this up so I can show you directly what you're gonna be doing. We're gonna do a due date of next week on Wednesday. They'll give us a few periods to work through this, which is the 3rd. Okay, and we're going to assign it to the 7th graders and 6th graders, and we're going to, so what the instructions say, every assignment during this term will have a document with all the requirements of what you need or what you'll be creating, links to demonstration videos, and a place to put screenshots when you complete your work. So there's a little video here on how to take a screenshot. You'll be able to use that. If you've not taken a screenshot yet, we can maybe cover that in class. Generally, for most online assignments, you will be given a week to complete it. Okay, and that's just a soft deadline. So the Skyward has to, for Skyward, you have to have a start date and an end date. And so I typically do that. I'll put about a week time for you to do it. Let's say that you miss it this week and you miss it next week, but in 3 weeks, you're like, holy cow, I got to get my grades in because mid-quarter's coming up. You can still turn anything in and you'll get full credit if you turn it in. You just got to do your work. It's basically, you do your work in this class, you'll end up earning an A, okay? Some of the projects may take time, but I would like to limit the amount of continuous screen time from 25 to 35 minutes with at least a 15 to 20 minute break in between. So this means that I want you to take breaks. Take breaks when you need to. If you're in my class when we're doing it, just put BRB in lowercase letters. That means that you're going to be gone for a short period of time. You need to stand up, wiggle around, and get yourself woken up a little bit. If you need to take a little bit longer of a break, like a 5 or 10 minute break, type in BRB in capitals. That's identifying to me that you need to take a little bit longer break. I'm going to try to keep our class period to about 45 minutes if I can, but I will leave myself available for the entire 90 minutes that we're there. So that's going to be that. The videos have directions. Most of the videos have directions in them, at least some of them do. I'm going to be editing the videos this quarter to make it so that all of them have directions in there. I wonder if it will open up. Hey, it does. So the documents that go along with the assignments will have requirements of what you're going to build. So when we start today, we're going to look at this for 6th grade and 7th grade. We're going to say, okay, we need to have a 20 by 30 foot house, sidewalls 8 feet tall. We need to have, one of the walls must have, or 3 of the walls must have a window present. 1 wall must have a door in it. Then we'll talk about the roof line and the pitch for it. We're going to do this together step by step. This video right here will basically, not that one, that video basically describes everything. So there are a few videos that will walk you through it. This was the 7 parts video. That was the very first one I ever created, and I would have you jump ahead to part 4 of 7. But I think this one, so yeah, so some of you, we'll take a look, we'll explore those videos. It's been a minute since I've looked at them, but this document, basically what I wanted to show you was, this document has got all the requirements that you need to build this. So even if you don't watch your videos and only go by this document and do SketchUp by learning yourself, which I wouldn't recommend. It'll go much faster if you walk with me through the videos, or if we do a live lesson, which we will be doing today, we'll show you how to get through that. It's not complicated. We should be able to build this house within, if I didn't give any directions and just built it, I could get it done in less than 5 minutes. And that's not exaggerating. It's how quick it can go. But because we have people that are learning it for the first time, it might take half an hour, which is okay. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. We'll see you in class.